Let's talk about something. What's your fears? What is that one thing that you fear in life? Just to be genuine. What's the biggest fear that you fear? What is that one thing that you fear? That you always fear? It is just a simple question. Your biggest fear in life. What is that one thing that you fear in your life? That one thing that you always fear. There's this one time my always fear, my greatest fear was when I lost my mom, when I finished studying, when I was starting a YouTube channel, when I finished studying, when I was boarding, going abroad, I don't know anyone. Those were my fears. What can be that one, the biggest fear that you face in life and you feel you cannot make it? I think sometimes you have to face your fears. You have to face your fears and you show that you don't fear them anymore. I think that is the time when you can move forward. When you face your fears, what is that one thing that you fear? Something that you always feared in life. My fear, what is the greatest fear? Something that you have ever gotten scared of. Like my greatest fear was when I lost my mom. I lost my mom. She got sick of cancer. She got sick of cancer. My mom got sick of cancer. I stayed with her in the hospital. I saw her losing life. I couldn't do anything. By that time, I had graduated from university. I don't have a job. I don't have money. And my mom is sick. I thought that if I study and finished university, I'm going to get a job and I'm going to help my mom. But see what happened. Immediately after finishing my university, I graduated without a job. Boom, I lost my mom. Cancer. We never thought that she had cancer. When she went to the hospital, they told her, let us take your mom to another big hospital. So me, at the age of 24, I'm the one, the little one. I'm the last born at home. I'm the one taking my mom to the hospital. So I'm asking, what is that one thing that you fear in life and you think you cannot do, you cannot face? But I want to tell you that you can face that fear. You can face that fear. And you just look it into the eye and you say that I'm winning you regardless of anything. You can do it. Anything you face and you think you cannot do, I'm just telling you, you can do it. Be it can be your family, your personal life, your job. It may be a financial matter or anything. You're scared of starting a YouTube channel, scared of starting a new business, scared of moving from one country to another. I want to tell you that tonight, before I sleep, I decided to tell someone that you can do better. You can do better than this. So I'm asking, what is that one thing that you feared in life that you could think you cannot do? But I want to tell you that I don't know you, you don't know me. The best thing I can tell you is that you can face that fear. You can face it. Because I remember that night when I lost my mom. I just went, I just looked at her face in the box, the coffin. I said, did it really happen? It just happened. I said, what can I do now? But I knew one thing is for sure. I'm still alive. I still have a purpose. I still have a reason to live. I had to stand up. So, the best thing you can do in life is pull yourself together. Pull yourself again together, telling yourself that I'm better, I can do it. With friends, with no friends, with family, with no family, you can do it. You can do better in your life. And you can decide to change your life, and you can change it totally. Because sometimes we put trust in people and people let us down. Sometimes you trust your husband, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, that person can let you down. But there's only one person that cannot let you down. That is, if you believe God, you believe yourself, you can do it. You can do better. You can do better. The thing is that you always and you will always be the best in life. Because I remember sometimes there's this time when I was going to board a plane and I couldn't even know where I was going, but I decided to move. You know, you will never know the ability that you have, that you carry. You will never know no ability that you are capable of doing until you face your fears. You have to face your fears. So I want to tell someone tonight, I don't know you, you are not seeing me, I'm not seeing you. But the thing is that you can do better. You can do better and you can face your fears. It can be a new job, it can be how to start a family, but I want to tell you that in the beginning of everything, there is God. There is God. There must be God in the beginning of anything. I remember there's this one time I was going to the university. I never had anything that is enough, but I decided to go regardless of anything. Sometimes we need to move, even when we don't know what will happen, but you just choose to move forward. You know, there's that time when you are moving from away from your home, you haven't left anything home that is better, that it is good. But you know what? You decide to move. You will never be a better person when you are still at home. People will never respect you when you're still staying with your parents, when you're still staying at home. Sometimes you have to go out there in the world. You hustle like a lady, you hustle like a man, you hustle like a girl or daughter or boy, anything. But I want to tell you, in that hustle that you are in, you will never be alone. There is always, and there will always be someone besides you. Yes, I welcome you, everyone that is coming. The thing is that we are asking, what is that one thing that always feared in life? Anything that you always feared in life. Trap a house to trap a house. Hustle never stops. Okay. What is that one thing that you ever feared? When I lost my mom to cancer, she had cancer for cervical cancer. I think it is a terrible cancer. Remember, I finished my university. After graduating, I lost my mom. I never had any money. I have to suffer with my mom. Afterwards, I said, no, this is not going to happen. Sometimes we face fears, and sometimes you think you are trapped, you have no hope, there's no hope. But I want to tell you that there is hope, and there will always be hope to someone that truly believes. Because you know what? There's one thing that I understand about fear. Fear is something that comes to someone, it wants to trap you. Okay, let us take it like this. You know, when a lion is going to attack something, the lion will always want someone. Let me say it is a child. You first run. When you run, you show the lion that you are fear. You are fearful. Oh my God. The lion will chase you. It will chase you. It will chase you. It will chase you. But I want to tell you that the death of family member is the biggest fear. Lost my father at the early age. Oh my God. Sorry. Sorry. I lost my mom. Let me tell you, I lost my father when I was so young. I am a bastard child. I don't know why I'm speaking all this. I'm a bastard child. At the age of 7, my mom had to tell me that, you know what, the family that I am in, because she was married in another family, me, I was a bastard, and my mom decided to tell me that at the age of 7, she had to tell me that, you know, girl, you are old enough now, you can understand. So I'm going to take you to someone to show you your real father, who he is. Imagine at the age of 7, I was introduced a man who I don't know to be my father. When I faced my father, the person that was called to be my father, after facing him, I said, okay, if I have a father, then it's better. You know what happened? After 3 months down, the person I was introduced to be my father died. Imagine, my mom is introducing me to a new father, and the new father they have showed me to be my father is dead now. Then I remained alone. Imagine. So losing a family member, it is the biggest fear. If you lost your father at the early age unexpectedly, scared you forever. So it is really, I know. Have you ever lost someone? Someone that is so close to you, and you feel that I cannot move on. I lost my mom, I lost my father, I lost my sister, I lost my friend, I lost my granny, my papa, and you don't know what you can do best. But there's something I can tell you. If you ever lost a parent or a friend or anyone, I want you to think about it like this. If that person died, and you really loved that person, the best thing you can do in your life is to make sure that you live the best life that that person ever wished for you. If that person loved you, you don't have to sit down and cry all day or night. You have to stand up, gather yourself again, and just move on, because you know what, regardless, we move. If you ever lost a parent or anyone, if you ever lost a parent or a family member or anything, I want you to know that you are not alone. There's someone that lost their parents. You don't have to give up. You don't have to give up. I want to play for some people that are here. Anyone. I don't know you, you don't know me, but I want to tell you that you to know that your family will be better, your children will be better. Something that you never did in life as a parent, I want to assure you that your child is going to do that thing. Something that you never touched on, those things are the things that God is preparing for you. So I want to tell anyone. I don't know how to encourage people, but I decided to do this. So this is this I think you taught me this. So I want to tell anyone. If you ever lost a parent or any family member, I want you to know that the best thing you can do for those people that you lost and you loved them, you have to gather yourself, pull yourself together, and you have to move on regardless of anything. Live a best life to the fullest. Do something that if that person was alive, that person would say that I'm proud of you. I know it is not easy to do, but you can do it because I trust you. I trust anyone. You are not seeing my face and I don't know you. So the best thing I can say is that in this life we are living in, the life that is full of trouble, problems, tragedies, troubles, what can we do? You have to live your best life. You know what? There's something that I believe that if you have children, let me say a single mom, because I know the life of a single mother. My mom gave birth to us. Do you know how many we are? I don't know the life of that side, but in Africa, they give birth. My mom gave birth to us. I am a seventh child, a seventh one, meaning that in our family, we are seven. And me, I don't even remember the face of my father, meaning that I was the smallest one. No? Think about it. You may be a single mother, single father with one kid, two. My mom had seven kids, and she was deep in loans. I can't even tell you. My mom, every time she would be in loans because of raising us, searching for money, toiling, fighting for life to raise us. It was the biggest thing she can ever do in life. She couldn't raise us alone. She tried by all means to raise us as children. But you know what? We grew because there's something that people never expected of us. Sometimes people don't think orphans can do better. But I want to tell anyone, if you know anyone that is an orphan, tell that person that you can do better regardless of anything. Because I know what? The Bible tells us that God is the father to the fatherless and the husband to the widow, meaning that the widow is not alone and the orphans are not alone. So if you know you're orphan like me, I don't have my mom, I don't have my dad. So, and I know one thing is for sure, I'm not an orphan because there is God. Yes, there is God and you can always do better. If they chase you, if they have ever chased you from a job, just know that you deserved better. I know sometimes we cry for those things that we lost in life. You cry for a job, you cry for anything. But I want to tell you that if they have ever sent you away from a home, from a job, from anywhere, just know they always push you. They only tell you one thing: this is not a better place for you. You can go and do better with your life. That is what I tell myself every other time. This is what I always tell myself every other time. If someone chases you from a job, from a place, in their family, they say, we don't want you anymore, just know God is pushing you to a greater limits. He's pushing you to go and do better. You know what? The biggest mistake we can do in life, it is to lose hope. But there is only hope for the Bible tells us that there is hope for a tree that have been cut down, meaning that you may not have hope and you think maybe you cannot do better. But I want to tell anyone tonight, because I don't know you, you don't know me, but I want to tell you that you can do better. If you have been scared of doing anything, I want you to get up and do it. Do it. How will you know that you failed if you don't try it? How? There's this one time I couldn't even think about it. When I lost my mom, I thought everything is done. I said, why am I still alive? What am I supposed to do? What am I going to do? And I don't deserve this. I don't deserve life. Maybe I should die. I should go somewhere. But you know what? I decided to play it a hard way of life. You know what? I want to tell you that if you know you don't have a job, you don't have any financial support, this is something I'm going to tell you. After telling you this, I want to talk about loans. This is the best thing I can do. Let me tell you, if you don't have anything to do with your life, just I want you tonight to rest. Think about it. There is an idea that is going to pop up in your head. Don't think about it. Someone to be rich, you don't need a lot of money. You just need a little. You know why? Because when I see in the scriptures, we see someone who only used a rope, okay, a stick. Because a question is always going to be asked. If you want to change your life, what do you know? What is that one thing you knew? Because I believe that in this world, everyone has their own talent. There's something that you can do. Me, I don't know how to do it. There's something you can teach others. Me, I don't know it. Because I believe that the abilities built in you, anything you ever need in life is built in your life. This is what I believe. I believe in every one of you that you can do better, and the ability to do better is in your life. I don't want you to be scared. I want you to go out there and change your life. You know what? Sometimes people stand on us, they push us down, they tell us a lot of things that you cannot do anything, you cannot do better. There's this one time I was little. I got sick. My mom never had money. She couldn't even take me to the hospital because we were 7 orphans and my mom was a widow. By that time, one of my uncles told my mom that you have 7 children. Now, what if you lose the 7th one? I think you have a lot of orphans. You have 6 already. Why can't you let the 7th one to die? Meaning me to die. Imagine. Because my mom couldn't get the money to take me to the hospital. You know why? She couldn't have the money, but because there is faith. So this is the point I want to bring. You have to have faith in life. You have to have hope. My mom carried me and took me to the hospital without a single coin. I want you to see the hope and the face of a widow carrying a last born, small, tiny, because I was losing blood. My body was turning yellow. When she reached at the door of the hospital, so she decided to enter. They told her that if you don't have money, we are not going to treat your child. We are not going to touch her. You know what my mom did? She just went outside because they chased her from inside and they told her, just go outside and sit. But I want you to know that in this world that we are living in, things can change anytime. Anytime things can change. You know what? No one knows the future of you. Even the people that you stay with, they don't know your future. Even your sisters, even your brothers, even your mom, sometimes they don't know your future. But I want to tell you that there is someone who knows your future. Because at that time where everyone knew that me, I'm gone, I'm dead, there is someone that came. Someone came and approached my mom. She was a white person. She was a white doctor. She came and approached my mom and asked her, what's wrong with your child? My mom never knew English. Yes, I'm telling you the truth. My mom never knew English. But the white man, what he did, he took me from out of my mom's hands and he took me inside. She worked on me. After doing everything. She gave medicine, drugs to my mom, and she put me back to my mother's hands. And she gave her that medicine all for free. All for free. Think about it. Imagine. She never had any coin. If she stayed at home, I would have died. But she decided to take me to the hospital. And when she took me to the hospital, I was treated for free. So this is something I want to tell anyone. In anything you do, you have to have faith. You have to have faith and you have to have hope. Because faith is a substance of the things that we hope for, but we don't see them. And remember, we walk by faith, not by sight. If you walk and you want to live according to the standards of the world, you're going to fail it. But I want to tell you that the supplier for your needs, it comes from God, who created heaven and earth. Silver and gold belongs to him. He tells us that 1,000 cattle on a hill, they belong to God. So I want to tell you that I didn't come to preach, but I want to tell you that before I go, I want you to tell me that you are going to do better. Don't allow anyone to upset you, tell you that you cannot do it. You are a failure. Your family, you cannot do anything. You don't deserve anything. And you don't deserve better. I want to tell you that in this life, anything can happen. Anything can happen. Someone that sees you today, they talk anything they talk. They don't know your tomorrow. They don't know your tomorrow. They don't know what you will become. They are just seeing you. Even your parents, even your family members, they cannot tell. Let me tell you, if anyone, I don't know why, I have to talk about loans. If you have ever gotten a loan in life, you have debts, maybe for school fees or for anything. I want to tell you that if you can let God, he will make a provision. He will make a way. There is this time I had a loan in my life. I'm like 26, but I had a loan that I cannot even pay in life. But there's this one time God paid my loan. It was $4,600. $4,600. That is a lot of money. I don't know in your currency how much is that money, but that was the biggest loan I have ever had in my life. I said, how am I going to pay this loan? I grew up seeing my mom raising us through loans, debts. She was always up and down, up and down, up and down because she was a widow. We were 7 orphans. But I want to tell someone, anything that you fear in life, you think you cannot do it, I want to tell you that you can do better. You can do better. Anything that you fear in life, anything you're scared of doing, I just came to tell you tonight that you can do it. You can face that fear. You can face that fear and you can do better. Anything that you're scared of doing in life, I want to tell anyone that you can do better. You can face that fear and you can become a better person in life. Because I remember so well, I used to fear in life. Sometimes people tell you, you are not better, you cannot do better, you don't deserve this, you don't deserve that. I want to tell you that you can do better in life. People are always going to see you and remember that something happened. You can do better. You can always do better in life. You don't need people to tell you that you cannot do anything or you are not good enough. So what is that one thing that you're scared of? Something that you're scared of. This one said that the death of family member is the biggest fear. Losing a family member, it is the worst thing. So he's saying that, wow, that is a lot to take in at such a young age. But I'm very sorry to hear that losing after. Okay, so thank you for this. Tonight, I just felt like encouraging someone. If you feel there is anything that you are scared in life, You may, you may be scared of anything in life, but I came to tell you tonight that there's nothing that you cannot face and there's nothing that you cannot do in life. You can always win if you can believe in yourself. Because what I know, fear is an enemy of success. You cannot succeed when you are scared. You cannot succeed in life when you are scared. So the thing is that you don't have to be scared. You just need to go out there and change the world. So the biggest thing in life it is to lose your parents, to have fear. When you have fear, you feel fear in your heart. Just know if you give up, you give in to fear, you are finished. What you have to do, you don't have to be scared. You don't have to fear. You can always do it.